It's off the tracks. It's Jhett. It's Rafe. We're back. You know, I've been getting a lot of people telling me that the intro's stupid.
I like it.
They're like, Rafe needs to say his own name. I think that would be really cringe.
It would be. I agree.
Thank you. All the people out there say otherwise. I hate you. We're back. It's been a while since we've done a pod.
It's been a minute.
We are here today. We haven't done one since Christmas Eve.
It's true.
Wow. It's been a minute. Yep. But, you know, you got to understand, we've got a lot. I've got a lot going on. Rafe also got a lot going on. It's tough to get some shoots in sometimes. So, we've been scrunching them in. I've got a game today. Today. I got to be at the gym in about 2 hours. So, you know, we got to get this shoot in, go get a little bite to eat, and hopefully...
I'm pretty hungry, too.
I'm pretty hungry as well. We haven't done a Dairy Queen run in a while, have we?
Yeah.
I tell you what, Dairy Queen, I got a bone to pick with Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
I went to Dairy Queen the other day for lunch, and I ordered a 6-piece chicken basket, and I got a 4-piece chicken basket, and it ruined my day.
Yeah, that's definitely something that can just...
Yeah.
It's like a kickoff of events that would just ruin a day.
And then get this. I go to Subway.
Right.
And I order my classic... ham, American cheese, lettuce, and mayonnaise sandwich. Classic.
Naturally.
That's what I get every time.
Of course.
Guess what sandwich I freaking get?
I'm guessing it wasn't that.
It wasn't that. It had tomato instead of mayonnaise on it.
Stupid tomato.
And I tell you what, it ruined my day.
Naturally.
It ruined my day.
Of course.
But we're back. We're here. We got some playoff football going on today.
That's right. We got some Colts and Bills action going on.
We're pulling for the Bills
TV
today
right now. Yeah, we want our predictions to come correctly.
We've got our predictions. If you haven't checked that video out, make sure you go and watch it. So this pod should be up Wednesday.
Yes.
Today should be Wednesday. You're watching this. We've got a video coming out Saturday that we think you guys will really like. It's more of a fun video, more of a, change things up. Our Saturday uploads are more fun. I'm pumped. I can't wait for what we've got in store. We've got a lot of great ideas going on. We've got Thanos over there. I was trying to figure out what that was.
That's freaking Thanos, dude.
Just sitting here.
This is lit. Like, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet, bro. Got the Infinity Stones, dude. So anytime someone unsubs,
you better watch it.
Thanos will snap.
I tell you what, man. Can old man Phillip get the job done today?
Maybe it's 7-3 right now. Colts got the ball right now. They've got a chance.
Old man Uncle Phil and the Indianapolis Colts. So we talk about the Colts, and that makes me kind of want to bring up the whole Deshaun Watson thing, because I feel like the Colts could be a candidate for landing Deshaun Watson. I think if the Colts could land Deshaun Watson, that could drastically...
That'd be a pretty good team.
That could change just about everything. They went 10-6.
Yeah.
They're a good team, and Phillip Rivers isn't the worst quarterback in football, but I feel like Deshaun Watson, going from a Phillip Rivers going to a decent quarterback to Deshaun Watson really takes you from, good 7 seed to potentially playing as a higher seed.
Right.
Watson's a great quarterback, man, and I've seen some things with the Jets getting in there. The Bears getting in there.
That's right.
And I saw Bleacher Report did a thing where it was a lot of draft picks, and they, instead of Mitchell Trubisky, Nick Foles was included in the trade.
God, that's fine with me.
As long as...
Take either one. Take both.
They can have both.
Take both.
I tell you what, man. Mitch is a great quarterback, and he's going to win the football game for them today against tomorrow against the New Orleans Saints.
Well, hey, if they do, if Mitch wins us a Super Bowl this year, I'll take back everything I've ever said about
everything you've ever said.
Everything. I'm
having to do that with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I wasn't the big Josh Allen fan coming into the season.
Right. You thought he was cute, though. I remember that.
Did I?
Yeah. You said he was a good-looking guy.
Hello?
We have to just give it a second. Just 1 second. Yeah, they're definitely... I guess they're just going to let it ring. I think it'd be funny if I answered it on the podcast.
We had to talk about... Dude, there's your man Phillip throwing the football. I know you love watching that.
Oh, I think it's done.
Dude, he slings it. He does not care. He slings it.
It's fun. It's funny to watch.
What were we even talking about? Oh, Josh Allen being cute.
Yeah.
if we had a tier list of good-looking quarterbacks, he'd probably make it in the B tier.
I'll tell you who's in the S tier.
Who's that?
Mitch Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky's kind of handsome, huh?
Money Mitch. That's what I like to call him whenever. Not when it comes to football, though.
But no, man. I take back what I said about the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. They're 13-3. They got it done this year, and they got it done in great fashion. But
Colts on the move
Colts
right
are
now
driving
to the 10-yard line.
I tell you what, man. I'm seeing a lot of people putting the Bills in the Super Bowl over the Chiefs, and it baffles me.
Looks like they're gonna have a dogfight today with the Colts early on.
Oh yeah, that's Michael Pittman.
Still early, but we'll see.
Guy out of USC, not had a bad rookie year. Not had a bad rookie year at all. And could really, if he catches a touchdown pass right here.
Who knows?
But yeah, man, I'm taking the Bills for this game. Man, not to the Super Bowl. You got to see how far I get them going if you go check out our recent video.
Of course.
We're here. We've got, like I said, NFL football, wild card.
I think I'm trying to think back to the Bears prediction that we made. We predicted they'd make the playoffs. You predicted their
predicted them going 7-9. They went 8-8.
7-9. You're close.
They went 8-8. I predicted them going 7-9.
Close. There was another prediction we made that day. What was it?
Jets would go 16.
Oh yeah.
They went 2-14. I think ever since oh my God, Phillip, dude.
Oh
my goodness.
To
that's
the
first
1
down,
yard
dude.
line.
Is that Pittman again? No, it's like Carlos. Is Carlos Hyde a Colt?
Kentucky.
Oh, he's not. He plays with the Texans. I don't know who he plays with. Anywho, we've got playoff football. We've got a great slate today. We've got, by the time this is out, we're going to know the results to all these games. But
right.
Today we've got Wild Card Saturday, Wild Card Sunday tomorrow, National Championship on Monday. I'm going to be watching that game as a Jets fan. Maybe Justin Fields has a great game. The Colts going to I think they got in.
See what the call is.
I tell you what.
They're going to call them short, maybe.
Up until this game, there's no one playing better football than the Buffalo Bills right now. But you're seeing a Colts team come out.
I said, you know what? We're going to take it to them.
I don't think they got in.
Looks like they're going to be short. Still
but it's going to be second down.
Yeah.
That's not Phillip Rivers. That's Jacoby Brissett in the game. They said, Phillip, you're made of glass. We can't have that.
I think everybody knew what was coming when they made that substitution.
I tell you what, man. Colts come out playing hard, playing good football early. Take a 10-7 lead here. Maybe your defense gets a stop and you score again from the half. I tell you what, Colts could run away with one here today. They're going to drop back.
Run. That's
Jonathan
a touchdown.
Taylor's touchdown.
Here we go.
Wow.
We've got a game.
And this is closer than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. We're in the second quarter.
We need to let us know because we've been discussing this. We want to do where we not necessarily broadcast games, but we watch games kind of with you guys.
Yeah, and you can watch it. You can turn on the TV and hang out with us.
Watch it with us because obviously with copyright issues and
we can't really just play the whole game on
right. That
YouTube.
would get us in a lot of trouble and our channel would probably get taken down. We can't do that, but we want to be able to, watch the game and live stream on YouTube.
Yep.
Probably YouTube. Maybe like a Twitch. I don't know.
Could do like a simulcast, however you say that word. I don't know if you can do that actually.
I don't know.
On both. It'll at least be on YouTube.
Do it simultaneous. Jesus
Christ.
Simultaneous.
We're good with words.
Oh, look at them to go, dude. They're hanging out. They're having fun, man. It's 10-7.
10-7.
I would love to do that, though. Be here and just hang out with you guys. Watch some football, basketball, maybe even baseball, whatever it might be.
Whatever it is.
Talk to you guys. And I feel like that'd be a good way to interact with fans and answer questions and talk to you guys. I just said fans. We have 71 subscribers.
Hey, man.
We don't have fans.
71 fans. Even if half of them are family.
I would say a good portion of them are either go to Cannelton and we're told to subscribe to us. I tell you what, man. The Cannelton HiLife Instagram page is growing so fast. They probably gained 200 subscribers, 200 followers in the last 2 days.
That's pretty good. That's 100 a day.
Oh, yeah. They're killing it over there. Make sure you go follow the Cannelton HiLife page. If you haven't already, like the Facebook page, Cannelton HiLife. I wrote an article I typed out an article a little bit talking about being an athlete during a pandemic. And I've got a lot of people told me, great article.
Right.
I'm gonna pat on the back, but I shared it on Facebook, and the only reason I shared it, I didn't share it for the article itself, but I shared it so at the end I was like, make sure you go like us on Instagram and all that. I don't know if it helped at all. Maybe that's why they gotten 200 followers in the last few days. Who knows? A lot going on in the world, though, in the sports world, that is.
Of course.
We've got a lot of basketball going on. Do we get into that?
Oh, yeah. NBA still going.
NBA is killing it right now, man. Well, I don't know if the NBA itself is killing it, but some things going on in the NBA.
There's been some crazy games.
Of course.
It's been a while since we've been here talking about some sports. But,
right.
Recently, as some of you may know, we've gotten into betting. That's a joke for a video.
Yeah.
It'll be out. Yeah.
That'll be out by now. It should be out within the next hour.
Anyway, Ethan, my brother-in-law, has gotten me. And I'm not betting, but I'm helping him bet. He's got me into it a little bit. So we've been keeping track of NBA games, and there's been some crazy games. Clippers losing by 51 a little bit ago. The Hornets beating the Nets with KD and Kyrie out there. Just some crazy action going on.
You talk about the Clippers. The Clippers were up like 20 points last night on the Warriors with like 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and ended up they were down. They were down with 9 minutes left in the fourth. It took them 6 minutes to like overcome Steph Curry's the best point guard in the league. He's putting up great numbers. Yeah. I mean, he's looking so good, and people were slandering this man, like, oh, he can't win without a bunch of all-stars on his team. You forget the seasons before the Golden State Warriors were the Golden State Warriors, where Stephen Curry was the leader of that team and was leading them to winning seasons. And you're seeing it now. Obviously, he needs a little bit of help, and when he gets Klay Thompson back next season, that's gonna be a scary team. You're giving James Wiseman another year, that's gonna be a scary team. But Stephen Curry, man, is the best point guard in the league. I don't tolerate Stephen Curry slander.
Not a fan of it, huh?
No, because he changed the way the game is played.
Oh, 100%.
The game would not be played without Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's definitely revolutionized.
100%.
Little kids everywhere are shooting threes more than ever.
Oh, yeah. Not even the little kids, the league itself.
True. But, yeah, back to the Clippers a little bit here. It's a playoff team. It's not a championship team.
No.
I mean, we realized that last year. To be honest, I think they got worse. They lost Harrell. They probably lost a few other guys. I don't know.
They lost Harrell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I feel like they've gotten worse, and maybe they've stayed the same. Who knows? But it's just not a championship team.
I feel like they've lost players, but I feel like you're seeing Paul George, I think he's playing better this year.
He's playing better so far, yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is playing
again. We'll see if he shows up in the playoffs.
Right.
That's been a reoccurring issue for Paul George the past few years.
I think that Clipper team could be good. I don't think it's a championship team, though. No. I just don't. I think that the Lakers are deep. I think the Suns are playing really, really good basketball. They play my Pacers tonight. The Pacers, who are also playing really good basketball right now, and it's kind of going unnoticed, unfortunately. Yeah. It really bothers me. Small market team. You've got three guys on the team averaging 20-plus points a game. Domantas Sabonis is playing great basketball. So is Victor Oladipo. Miles Turner is the best defensive player in basketball. I don't care what you say. And if he doesn't win DPOY this year, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm saying this right now. We're 8 games into the year. If he doesn't win a defensive player of the year, I will be very irate. Defensive player of the year, talk about it, brings up kind of Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
And Rudy Gobert and Shaq have kind of been going back and forth a little bit.
I don't think I've seen this, actually.
What?
I don't think I have.
Well, because Shaq made a comment about how, obviously Shaq think, he would dominate in this era, whatever, and he was talking about that with Rudy, and he was talking about how Rudy Gobert got this big old contract, and his averages are not that good.
It's tough.
How does Rudy Gobert get paid that much money? His agent deserves a freaking raise, dude. That's nuts.
I mean, I think it's just, I think a lot of it's from media, honestly. I mean, he's won how many Defensive Player of the Years? One or two?
At
least one, right?
I think he's won 2 or 3.
So, I mean, that factors into it. He's good, but I don't know.
He's not great, though.
Not great.
A Jazz team,
They're struggling right now.
they're underperforming, if you ask me. I mean, you'd think Conley's out there. You've got Donovan Mitchell, obviously. Rudy Gobert. I thought this team would be pretty solid.
Yeah.
And, obviously, like I said, they're not a championship team, but I thought they would be playing a little bit better than this. Kind of same. And you're seeing that reverse, though, with teams that you thought would be playing really bad right now who are playing kind of decent. The Knicks, your Thunder, are 4-4.
They need to stop winning.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking to Clayton today. I was like, man, I bet Rafe is not happy about the Thunder winning basketball games right now. But I'm seeing LeGuence Dort is killing it right now.
Lou Dort, man.
SGA's killing it.
They have a really good young core. Lou Dort, SGA, Diallo.
Yep.
I mean, these guys are showing flashes of them being legit all-stars in the future. And, I mean, if you can keep that core around and build around it in the next few years, especially with the draft picks.
With all these draft picks you got.
You could be pretty good.
And if you could just bring in I think you don't even have to bring in superstars. If you can continue to bring in, I know Gallinari's gone, but if you continue to bring in guys like that, just to surround this young talent and be role players,
Yeah, I think this year will be important, especially for SGA. This is a guy who's really got to take over the offense now, and he's already hit some big shots this year. The first game of the year against the Hornets, he hit a game winner. So I think it's important for him to get this experience and being the main guy and taking these shot. So we'll see how they develop.
But you still want them to lose.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't say the same about my Pacers, man. They're playing great basketball. But you just continue to go around the league. You look at the Pistons, who are 2-7, who looks like it's competition for the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Right. They won a basketball game last night. I tell you what, man, this is something else that goes unnoticed. And I believe this guy used to play for the Thunder, Jeremy Grant. He played for Thunder.
I love Jeremy Grant when he played there.
He is going crazy right now. I believe he had 31 points last night in their win.
Yeah.
They are the Pistons, or excuse me, not the Pistons. God, no, not the Pistons. Jeremy Grant, he's still younger.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 26 years old. I think 26. He's younger. He is having a fantastic year, and that's going unnoticed. That is so going unnoticed. I hate that about the media and sports and everything like that because players like Jeremy Grant, Domantas Sabonis go unnoticed. But, competition with the Pistons for the number 1 pick, Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are,
Nobody really expected much from the Bulls this year, but
I think for the Bulls, if I'm the Bulls GM, which I'm not, I'm not an NBA general manager in the slightest. The only experience I have with managing a team in the NBA is 2K. I would simply sit down and I would say, okay, we just brought in a new head coach. Let's find our core here, our guys that we want here long term. That would probably consist of Wendell Carter Jr., Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, Kobe White. I feel like I'm missing someone. Patrick Williams, they just drafted. Otto Porter, that's not a guy you're going to bring back. That's not a guy that's on the future of this team. And you got to look at the future of that team, and you got to build around it. Because LaVine is a great player. He's underrated. Wendell Carter Jr. is having a pretty solid year. Patrick Williams, I thought was a reach at 4, but he's not playing terrible. Lauri Markkanen, he's kind of stepped back the last couple years after his rookie season, which was pretty solid, I felt like. And Kobe White, I mean, he's not going to be a superstar in the NBA, but he's going to be able to fill that spot and be able to be the point guard of this team moving forward. So you just got to look at that, I feel like, and tell Bulls fans, hey, we've got a future here. Over the next 5 years, we could see us being contenders. And part of me feels like it's the dollar sign that really wins championships anymore. How much money you can pay players and all that, who you can bring in, and you don't really see teams build through the draft anymore much.
Yeah, it's hard to do. It's whenever you have the money capabilities, it's like the Lakers or the Celtics, these big market teams, and you can just go out and say, you know what, let's just bring in LeBron James or let's just bring in
Anthony Davis.
Of course, the Celtics have built well through the draft, though.
Oh yeah, the Celtics are one team that you can look at and say, okay, well this is solid.
But I mean, whenever you look at it and you as a general manager and you say, pay this much money and win now or wait and hope we draft well. I mean, obviously, if you can pay the money, you're going to pay the money.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something the NBA has done sort of well of trying to keep big players, star players in small markets. You know, they have the Supermax and all different rules like that, but it's still really hard to do. You know, Los Angeles is a lot more appealing than
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Oklahoma City, or any other small market team.
Colts are about to score another touchdown.
They are, but I mean, you see it in all sports almost though. Guys going to the big market teams or the franchise teams. You know, the Yankees, the Red Sox, Lakers, Celtics, Cowboys, whatever it is. But I mean, yeah, it's money will definitely win you championships.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's kind of how it is. And I feel like I look at the Warriors when they brought in Kevin Durant, and I feel like I wasn't mad about the sign. I was like, what the heck? This is stupid. He's a snake. But at the end of the day, I was like, okay, well, they have built this team through the draft. They drafted Steph Curry. They drafted Klay Thompson. They drafted Draymond Green. They've drafted all these guys to build around, and they bring in a star that allows them to bring in a star like Kevin Durant. You know, so
yeah,
it's kind of what I look for the Thunder to do, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's a real winning formula though, to have a mix of your draft and free agency to really create winners. Yeah,
the Hawks.
Like you said, the Warriors, the Lakers. You know, they drafted Kuzma. They drafted who else they have on their team? I don't know.
Caruso. They didn't draft Caruso though, did they?
I don't know.
Caruso was with the Thunder one time, wasn't he?
Yeah. But they had a good young. They had Lonzo. They had Josh Hart. They had a good young core.
Led to the trading from all that.
So I think it's a little, to really be a solid championship team. I think it's a little bit of both of draft and free agency, but it's definitely hard to win championships just through the draft.
Yeah. I brought up the Hawks, man, and you talked about them on here. Yeah. Did we talk about it in here?
It was on something
that we did say
here. It was
here.
definitely on a podcast.
I know you were a big fan of this Hawks team moving forward.
Yeah,
and they're Trae Young having a great year. I think we're finally seeing guys like Kevin Huerter step up. John Collins.
I've been a big John Collins fan for a long time.
I like John Collins a lot. I think that he is finally getting there. He's finally able to play his role. Yeah. I feel like. And it's awesome to see. I'm liking watching this Hawks team, and I think the East is solid, man.
Oh yeah, it definitely, it's probably the strongest it's been in a really long time.
I see there being a team or two left out that you would look at and say, wow, this team is solid right here, this 9-10 seed. And I think one of those teams, unfortunately, after the Markelle Fultz injury, will be the Magic. And I was hating that because I'm a big Markelle Fultz fan, and I think the Philadelphia 76ers getting rid of him, I think that they're going to look back on that and think, my goodness. Yeah. Obviously they're not right now because they're one of the best teams in basketball, but I think that Magic team, they really they had it. Terrence Ross was having a great year. Markelle Fultz was finally playing like a number 1 overall pick. Aaron Gordon was having a good year. Nikola Vucevic was having a good year. I mean, Vucevic is probably top 5 in MVP voting right now, if you ask me. I mean, he's having a fantastic season, and you're seeing that, and it's translating to wins. And the Magic have always been that 8 seed or the 7 seed that kind of takes teams to 6 or 7 games in the playoffs, but they just don't have that one piece that can get them through the first round and get them the higher seed. And I think that they could have done that this year. Unfortunately, Markelle Fultz tears his ACL. He's out for the season. Yeah. Which sucks, obviously. So now, what do you think, though? Who do you think will be a team right now that is either playing really bad that you think will get in, or a team that's playing pretty solid that will be left out?
Well, I think the Jazz will figure it out. I think they'll sneak into the playoffs. I think they'll start winning some games. I don't know, man. I'm interested to see if the Knicks can keep the pace right now. They're playing well.
Yeah.
The Hornets, though, they're an intriguing team to me because I feel like they're like this close to being extremely good. I mean, Miles Bridges, LaMelo.
Obviously, LaMelo, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. There's one more.
His Matt
Graham.
was shooting a three.
Graham.
Devontae Graham.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. How about Biombo shooting a three? That's the funniest clip I've ever seen in my life.
What's he saying?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Dude, we got to play the clip, dude. That's so funny.
Oh my goodness!
But I think they can get in the playoffs. The Hornets. I don't know. It's weird because obviously I watched them the first game. They played the Thunder, and I've watched them other games too. Last night against the Pelicans. It's just you can tell they're like right there. They're like about to be really good, and I still think they can be pretty good this year. But I don't know. They might still be a little too young, a little.
I think it's so important for them to get in the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
If you're in there as a 7 or 8 seed, doesn't matter. I don't care. You got to get in the playoffs this year. Get LaMelo Ball, Devontae Graham, these playoff minutes.
Yeah.
Let them get some experience. That is very important for them right now to get in the playoffs.
I definitely think they can make it in, but
especially with the West. I'm going to say it. The West is kind of weak this year.
yeah, it is. I think honestly, I could probably say the East is stronger than the West.
Oh,
this year.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Because I think all 8 teams that will make the playoffs in the East are solid teams.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that seeding wise, it's going to be, it's tough. I think your top 4, you're looking at probably Celtics, Sixers, Pacers,
Bucks.
I was going to say Bucks. The Nets are struggling.
Yeah, the Nets. I don't know. It's weird because obviously Kevin Durant's coming off that injury. We've already seen them sit them the second game of a back-to-back. It'll be interesting to see if they keep doing that, and they've sat Kyrie a little bit, and Kyrie's sat himself out for personal reasons.
It's 4th and goal. They're going for it.
But I mean, I don't know. The Nets will get in, obviously. It's still Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. I think when they're at full strength and they have everybody in their lineup, they'll be tough to beat. But
yeah, and you look
we'll
at Carrot. What in the world? No way! Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, that would have been incredible.
What do you do there, Rafe? Do you kick a field goal there? It depends who gets the ball back. If you get the ball back, I'm kicking a field goal there.
Yeah,
but I feel like
honestly, I think either way, I kick a field goal. They were unless you have a money play that you're gonna get in the end zone.
That's got to be caught, dude.
That was a beautiful throw. Anyway, sorry.
That's got to be caught, man. That would have been huge. Move up 17-7.
Honestly, if I'm playing Madden right now and that's the situation, I think I kick the field goal, just to get points on the board. But I don't know. That's just me.
That's a tough one, man. I think that I'm a very aggressive.
It was a little too far away from the goal line for me.
Yeah, that was my thing
against the Colts defense.
The Bills defense, you mean?
Or yeah, the Bills. Sorry, I don't know why I thought.
Anywho,
I just had the Colts defense on my mind.
DeForest
Buckner.
What's up with you and DeForest Buckner?
I like saying his name.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think that this has been a better game than what I expected. Dude, could you imagine the Colts beat the Bills round 1?
I would just throw out all of our predictions.
Yeah, dude. I had them going rather far.
Take out the perfect bracket for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know about a perfect bracket for me.
I don't know.
Brackets are tough to get.
Yeah.
And anything.
Especially freaking 64-team NCAA March Madness bracket.
If you get a perfect bracket in that, you are something else. We've got some good stuff, though, as far as the music side of things. No, you're not a big music guy.
Here we go.
Morgan Wallen, new album yesterday. Double album. Dangerous.
I'm not a country boy.
That is a country singer.
Yeah.
I was very excited for this album. I was very, 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 very excited for this double album.
Double album.
It was so good, man. And I was talking to someone. I said, you know what, this is either going to be, I just have a feeling that this is either going to be the greatest country album of all time, or this is going to be just god-awful terrible. And it was closer to the greatest, it's not the greatest country album of all time, but it was closer to that on the spectrum than absolutely terrible. It was so good. It was so good. I don't want to talk about it too long because you're not there, but
I don't know. Country music is weird to me. Some songs I really like. If I don't really like it, I just can't listen to it.
Morgan Wallen is the country artist that I love. Morgan Wallen's my favorite country artist by far. There's no doubt in my mind. Because he's country, but the beats that he uses in the sound, the music, it's a different feeling to country, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's so good. And I was listening to Wasted on You, and then when the beat dropped on it, I was like, my mouth, it was so good, dude.
That was the mouth. That was it. That was the reaction. 100% accurate. Dang.
Dude, I was so hyped up.
Okay.
It was so good, though, man. It was so good. I feel like Morgan Wallen was trying on some songs to be too country, because there's the people that say Morgan Wallen's one of these guys that isn't really country. Oh, I thought you were gonna pick it off.
I thought you did too.
There's a lot of guys that are like, oh, Morgan Wallen isn't that country. He's just a pop artist with a country accent. And I feel like on some songs he was trying too hard to be prove those people wrong and just be country, and those were the worst songs on the album. But no, he had some good ones. I was really excited for it because I thought that, obviously he got into some trouble in Alabama.
Sure.
I'm assuming you saw stuff about that on TikTok. It was all over it. He was partying and stuff. And
No.
Really?
Seriously.
Everywhere. That was everywhere, dude. I'm surprised you
I'm
didn't
not
see
on
it.
country TikTok, I guess.
Well, neither am I, but no, so I was expecting that album to be a bit and I feel like Living the Dream was with that. Dangerous was with that. There's a song called Dangerous on there, not the album, but whatever. Oh, that's big. Toe drag swag.
Colt saying no.
Whoever that is says absolutely not. Great album, though. I give it probably an 8.
I can't tell. It looks like it might be good.
Tell.
Oh, wow. That's
I don't think that left. They're going to review it.
That was so close.
I don't know if his left foot was in.
I don't think you can get much closer to the sideline if he's not in, or if he is in.
Let's have a look here.
It's too far away.
So it's caught.
I think that's a catch, dude.
But is his left foot down? I don't think his left foot's down.
See.
That's not a catch, dude. I don't think that's a catch. I'm thinking that might not be a catch.
We might.
If there's just a little green speckle.
I can't see.
Here we go. This is the best angle, I feel like. I don't think it's a catch.
Nope.
Unless there's just a little. There could be. Is there some space?
Do you think it's enough to overturn, though? Because they originally called it a catch. That's a big factor here.
They got to zoom in on the feet.
Yeah.
If you can zoom in on the feet and see if there's any green there between the toes and the white line. Josh Allen says catch.
Of course he does.
An absolute
would
dime. Josh Allen, I was seeing today talking about a big extension with the Buffalo Bills.
Might as well.
Oh, yeah. That team is looking solid for the future. I talked about it in our playoff prediction video. Are they already done? Oh, it's a catch then because...
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Because you had to figure out clock and
There's
everything.
a verdict. Yep.
First down.
Stands.
Wow. I don't know, man. I feel like it was pretty close.
He said, yeah! Let's freaking go, dude!
Man, dude.
That's my favorite part of sports. People get
Celebrations, dude. How about you talk about...
It's like, feel it.
Dude, that kind of reminds me of DeMarcus Cousins. You see him get ejected the other night?
Yeah.
That was so stupid, dude. He literally, the one he just pushed the guy, got a technical. Dude, really? The next time he just...
Oh, my God. Speaking of... I think it was Jordan Clarkson. He pushed the referee.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what are you thinking?
He was like... well, he kind of pushed him.
Oh, man. I love watching referees eject people and umpires. That reminds me, rest in peace, Tommy Lasorda.
Yep.
You hate to see it. We're on the baseball side of things now.
Speaking of baseball.
Lots of trades.
There's been some movement.
We haven't talked about the Blake Snell deal. We haven't talked about the Yu Darvish deal. We have not talked about the Francisco Lindor deal.
Nope.
And the New York Mets, who are making a splash. Old Stevie boy out there. Steve Cohen, I believe his name is. Is that another one for Davis? I don't even know what this dude's first name is. This is
Josh Allen with some dime dropping delights right now.
Josh Allen is a freaking stud, dude. I never thought I'd say that, but man.
Let's take a look here.
Wow.
That's a catch.
That's some toe drag swag right there.
Of course. Who doesn't love a good toe drag?
You're going to review this one?
No shot. Do they even have a review still? Or can the referees just do that in the playoffs?
Well, usually under 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Is when they really review a lot.
I like this camera.
That camera angle,
I like
dude.
this camera work here. I think it's a catch.
Yeah, that's catch easy. Darius Leonard almost has to make a play on that ball. But we're back to baseball. Padres are going all in. Are they going all in for this year or next year, though, when they get Clev back?
I guess we'll find out if they get Trevor Bauer or not.
I don't think they get Trevor Bauer now. That you're looking at getting too many guys to pay. You're going to have Tatis. I mean, you got Machado on the payroll, Clevenger. You're going to have to extend him at some point. Yu Darvish, who is 34 years old. I probably wouldn't have given up that much future for Yu Darvish, to be honest. I probably wouldn't have given up that many prospects for Yu Darvish. But they did. Now, Blake Snell, thank God he gets out of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay making some moves. I heard
You think he requested a trade out of there?
No.
I don't think so
That's
either.
funny to talk about.
That was put out there. I don't think it was either because I feel like it would have been out that he requested it.
Yeah. I would have requested a trade. You freaking caused me to lose a World Series, Kevin Cash. Idiot. What was I talking about? Oh, Kevin Kiermaier was also one with the Rays that people were talking about. He could be dealt. Padres are looking solid, man.
Yeah.
Nice uniforms, nice players. I hate Manny Machado. I'll never like Manny Machado, but I do enjoy this Padres team. And I'm seeing myself get there with baseball where I kind of just like, obviously I'm a Reds fan,
Right.
but I'm kind of just seeing myself more following like players, not following players, but like enjoying watching teams more than like being a fan of just one individual team.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm seeing myself get there. I just enjoy baseball a lot. What do you think though about the Padres, man?
I think they're trying to win.
Are they the best team in California now?
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, obviously, there's some Trevor Bauer Angels interest.
Yeah.
I feel like if they get Bauer, I feel like we can give it to the Angels.
Really?
Yeah.
You think the Angels would be the best team in the state of California?
Yeah. If they get Bauer?
Over the Dodgers?
Yeah.
No shot.
100%. You put...
Dude, the Angels didn't even make the playoffs.
I
You
know.
think Trevor Bauer's going to get them to the playoffs?
I think if their offense plays like it's supposed to.
What's their offense going to play like? They got Mike Trout and Anthony Rendon. That's all they've got on offense.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
That's enough for me. Mike Trout?
Mike Trout, yeah, that's a stud. But if you're getting on base 4 out of 10 times, I don't think that's going to get you to the playoffs.
I like it.
Okay. I think the Angels are the third best team in California. Actually, yeah, they're the fourth best because Oakland is in California.
Yeah. A little geography for you.
Heck yeah. Dude. How many teams are there in California?
5
5.
Giants.
Oh my God! Dude, I've never sat down and thought about this.
I
Wait a
actually
minute.
haven't either. I didn't realize there was 5 whole baseball teams.
Holy smokes. Dude, and then you've got, in football, the Los Angeles Rams, Los Angeles Chargers, the San Francisco 49ers. Jesus Christ. I probably can't say Jesus Christ.
It's fun.
I feel like that would probably affect. Oh, it's offsides, you dope. That's a touchdown, dude. Well, he picked it off, but it's offsides.
It's coming back.
It's off the side.
Nope. That's not the name.
Oh, man, I can't believe you just said the Angels would be the best team in California. You think the Angels are better than the Dodgers if they get Trevor Bauer? You think the Angels are better than the Oakland Athletics if they get Trevor Bauer?
Yeah.
Phew. That's bold, Rafe.
It's pretty bold. But that's what I'm here for.
That's bold.
I'm here for the hot takes.
Hey. Wow. You talk
man.
about who's the best.
I'm either going to be really crazy or really smart.
Right. And
That's
I
the
think
way I
you're
look
pretty
at it.
crazy.
That's fine.
But maybe I'm stupid. We talk about the best team in California. Of
course.
Who's the best team in New York now, though?
The Yankees.
Still the Yankees?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That Mets team. That team looks solid. Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, he dropped it.
I just saw
They didn't blow it down.
I just saw the
No
tail.
way!
Uh-oh.
Oh my
They
God!
couldn't take it back.
Oh my God!
That's a touchdown.
Oh!
So are we? What do we have here? A catch, fumble,
Dude,
recover.
did you see the catch?
I saw
Watch the
I
catch.
turned away right when he jumped for it.
Oh my God, dude! Please tell me that's a catch.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I think that might be a catch, dude.
I think it.
He's got it.
You think that's possession?
Oh, it hits the
ground.
because that's a pick six.
Yep. I think he's coming back. Who's that?
Hello, Bria. Bria making an appearance on the pod.
Because this was a crazy catch.
Bria, how are you today?
Well, an almost crazy catch. Bree, you have some holes in your pants.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know.
Should get those half off. Guns N' Roses tee. That reminds me, 17 again. You ever watch that movie?
No.
What? It's on Netflix, dude. Zac Efron.
What
He's
is
the
it?
dude from Friends is in it. I can't think of his name. We talked about this before. Friends is so bad, dude.
You just continue.
Friends is
Making-
overrated.
Continue making enemies over friends.
Oh, never.
That was a bar right
Rim
there,
shot.
dude. That was a bar.
I'm telling you what, man. That is a great movie.
I'll take your word for it.
You know, you talk about Netflix. We got to talk about my favorite show. I watched Outer Banks again. It's my 8th time.
Of course you did.
I think I'm going to watch her again.
I don't understand how one can watch a show that many times.
So good.
Even if I liked it, I get tired of it.
But, like, I just don't. Oh, they said it's incomplete, dude. It's just such a good show.
I get that part,
And I love it.
but watching it 8 whole times,
I just love, like, the lifestyle of it, man.
that's where you lose me.
I can't say that here, dude. You know, you say... That's a cat.
Nope.
I want to. I really want to. Play the clip.
Nope.
Mario Judah, I love you. Mario Judah is probably my father. I feel like.
I don't know. I
like he's probably my
I don't
dad.
think that line's up there. No.
I think it was a good one today, dude.
Yeah.
Playoff football, Josh Allen
said,
looking like
"You
he's
know
about
what?
to take this to the house.
No one else is gonna catch it. I'll take it myself.
I'm tired of this toe drag. Great pod today. Leave you with one thing.
One thing and only.
Fire Archie Miller. It's off the tracks. Peace.